Hey, how's it going, guys? Yep, here it is, my first movie review. Okay, think about it. If I'm on a channel that talks about Legos and movies, my first movie review has got to be... If you said Lego movie, you guessed right. It's either that or Toy Story, which I probably will review that soon. Do I have to reveal my face for this? Let's see here. Hi, I'm a Lego figure, y'all! Oh, yeah. Okay, I'm just kidding, guys. I'm just kidding. But, anyway.
Daniel? Hi, Daniel. I came to help you with the review. Daniel, where are...
Nailed it.
Ugh, you just look freaky in that.
Well,
Ugh.
I guess that's easy for you to say, because you're the one that's actually a Lego figure. If you want to, I can put on a different mask. What do you think? Should I do it? Hi, I'm Harrison Ford. I hate Han Solo. Indiana Jones rocks. Oh, stop, Daniel. Hey, Lego-me, I can't sit! Okay, but anyway, Lego-me. I think we should probably get on to what I'm supposed to make this video about, which is our review of exactly. But anyway, let's get to it. But yeah, Lego Movie is actually one of the very few movies I actually have multiple copies of. Yeah, like I have this copy, which is a 2-disc special edition. And this was the very first copy I got, which was just, one of those boring DVDs that just comes with the movie and, one or two boring bonus features. And then, this has the good stuff. And then this, the special edition, which has the really good stuff. Like, yeah, this is really the copy I would recommend. This one's really good. Like, this one is all the DVDs combined, so it's really cool. It comes with some extra, I believe, exclusive bonus features, but anyway, yeah, right. Anyway, let's get to this. The Lego Movie is directed by Phil Lord and Chris Miller, the same guys who brought you the first Cloudy with a Chance of Meatballs movie and the 21-22 Jump Street films. And yeah, they actually did a pretty good job with this. So let's get into it. And it stars Chris Pratt and Elizabeth Banks, Charlie Day, Will Arnett, Will Ferrell, and Liam Neeson, and even Morgan Freeman. But yeah, let's get into it. Lego is my and pretty sure a lot of other people's childhoods. And so yeah, so getting a movie of it is just awesome. Yep, you had to cue that. Yep, I know you had to cue that song there, Lego-me. But anyway. But yeah, so being able to get a movie of this, even though it may sound a little bit like a cash grab, it's actually, for the most part, good. So, let's talk about it.
Yeah, let's get to it. Lego Movie.
So first, let's start with
Plot.
really, the plot is actually kind of a cliche plot, but it still manages to remain original. And also, it's almost like a bunch of different genres all like mixed together, and that's what I like about it. So it's really, the plot is, evil tyrant bad guy
Who has one of the coolest and most unique villain names ever, Lord Business.
you gotta love that name, don't ya? Yeah. But yeah, it's basically, he wants to take over the world and like semi-destroy it with a super weapon called the Kraggle, which we find out later that, semi-spoiler, we find out later that the Kraggle is really just a tube of crazy glue, which is that's priceless.
Yeah, but super terrifying for us Lego figures like me. Oh, the horror!
Okay, I see what you mean there, but anyway, but I guess but then there's a supposed prophecy that states,
A talented master fellow, a specimen with face of yellow, will make a good piece of resistance. from its hiding refuge underground. And with a noble army at the helm, this master builder will thwart the Craggle and save the realm, and be the greatest, most interesting, most important person of all times. All this is true because it rhymes.
We then cut forward to 8.5 years later to meet our film's hero, Emmett. Oh yeah, Emmett, he's really nice.
Wait, you've met him? You met Emmett? Where'd you meet him? Legoland?
No, actually we're related. We're foreign cousins.
Really? You never told me that before. You're related to Lego Batman now too?
Oh yeah!
Well, I guess you come with, I'm with all sorts of surprises. Lego-me, I guess. But yeah, I guess they're all related. Who knew? But anyways, to become the special, you must find the piece of resistance, which Emmett so happens does. So he becomes the special, and he goes on a wild adventure with a lot of other Lego friends. Yeah, get on to characters. Yeah, it's definitely my favorite character is Emmett.
Ditto.
Oh yeah, he definitely agrees with me. Of course, you just say that because he's your cousin, right?
Everyone
Oh,
is.
everyone in the movie is your cousin. Oh, okay, gotcha. But anyway, so yeah, my favorite character is Emmett because, to quote Bob Smithhauser from High Voltage in Clubhouse magazine, he's no Batman. He's just a regular guy. Which I'm just kind of paraphrasing that, but yeah, you get the gist. It's really he is just a regular guy. Like he starts out not heroic at all. In fact, he just starts out the movie by like just waking up and doing regular day stuff, and I love that. And he's even relatable at times. As you go throughout the movie, he almost seems that he's willing to do anything to help his team, even if he doesn't understand it half the time. He just goes along and he does what he needs to do to help his team. But yeah, with every good hero, you also need a good villain. Lord Business. Oh yeah. He was actually a pretty good bad guy, at least by kids' movie standards. And then yeah, he's he's brilliantly played by Will Ferrell, which yeah, Will Ferrell does definitely play a very good performance as Lord Business. Ferrell, if you're watching me, did a great job, bud. It's kind of in a way he's really evil, but he's also kind of sarcastic and funny at the same time. So, but along with that, there's also a few things he does that I don't really like. Which yeah, this does contain once again some semi spoilers. So if you haven't seen like a movie yet, just fast forward a few seconds. So yeah, like he does stuff like torturing people and craggling people, and which craggling really means gluing. And yeah, that was another kind of uncomfortable scene where like there's a scene with Bad Cop where he decides to bring in his parents and he forces him to glue him, and yeah, that was kind of an uncomfortable scene. That's really my least favorite scene in the movie, when I could have gone without that scene. Yeah, but I guess in kind of a way these bad things is, villains gotta do some bad things, or else otherwise he's not a villain. But yeah, still, like even with those things, he's a pretty good villain.
Now what about cool girl, Wild Style? She's hot.
Oh yeah, Wild Style, played by Elizabeth Banks, and yeah, once again, another very good performance. She's cool, and yeah, that's what I mean. She's one of those cool heroines, and that's another cool thing about the story is that she's supposed to be a side character to Emmett, but it's almost in a way she's too cool for him. That's kind of how they played for a while, that she's almost too cool for him. So that's really cool. And then even finding out that her boyfriend's Batman, so that makes it even harder on Emmett to make a good impression. So, he's Batman. Yeah, so Wild Style is a pretty awesome character. And then there's Batman, who he's Batman. And then there's Kitty, who is like this adorable cat meets unicorn creature who got her own TV show later, which yeah, let's not get started on that. And then there's Benny the Space And a guy who, yeah, only one thing to say about him.
Spaceship, spaceship, spaceship.
Oh, I'm related to him too as well. He's my great 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 not so great 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 grandfather.
And then anyway, and then there's Metalbeard, who's an awesome character because he's almost like a Lego brick built cyborg, but as a pirate. So that's awesome. And then on to my favorite parts. My favorite parts were some of the opening scenes with Emmett in the city, because those were awesome, and that inspired me to do lots of different mocks. Like I did a coffee shop mock once, which was pretty cool. Like I just made like a little coffee shop mock once. And then the Wild West scenes were, some of those are pretty cool, pretty wild, but still cool. When Emmett is telling them his plan, some of those scenes were pretty cool and funny. And then I also loved this part. I also loved the spoilers, the plot twist of where he goes into the real world. Like Emmett somehow goes into a portal that goes into the real world and gets to meet this a live action father and son, and that's how the story is being formed. So that was pretty cool. Plot twist was just awesome, and it led to a really touching moment at the end where that you find out that the special is everyone. Emmett says, like he says to Lord Business, because you are special, and so am I, and so is everyone. So that's almost code for we're all special, which I believe that's a really good message. And then some of the only other parts that I didn't like are, like upon rewatch, the action sequences, some of them do get a little too wild for me. Like they do get a little crazy. But yeah, I'm not going to be complaining about that. And then, yeah, some scenes do get a little violent, at least, but of course I'm not going to complain about that too much, because all of you are probably going to go like, come on, it's only a kid's movie, it can't be that violent. Yeah, right, so it is a kid's movie and an animated movie, so I'm going to acknowledge that, but it is probably the most, one of the most violent, as violent as you can get for an animated movie. And then, yeah, it's probably my biggest dislike about this movie is Lord Business. Like the part where he glues Bad Cop's parents and makes Bad Cop do it, because that almost seems like by Lego standards, isn't that kind of code for killing them? Oh, okay.
Yeah, it actually kind of is.
Lego-me. I know. But yeah, I think we did kind of have a family controversy about that with my family when we watched Lego Movie. And then another thing I wonder though is that like they called Will Ferrell the man upstairs, but man upstairs is code for God, so they're saying that Will Ferrell is God. I'm not gonna get too deep into that, but that's just another little nitpick I have. And then in conclusion, it is definitely a great movie. And I do like some of the positive messages that are in the movie, like not to go along with the crowd, creativity, sacrifice, and the message that they sort of have at the end, that we're all special. And so because of that, we can be creative. And I actually do really feel that is actually almost what Lego is all about. Popular opinion, I actually prefer Batman over this. Oh great, I'm gonna get letters about this, aren't I? But I'm not saying that Lego Movie is bad though. Like, but by all means, actually all the Lego movies so far have been good. And we'll see how Lego Movie sequel is. Looking forward to that next year, and I'll probably hopefully do a Lego Batman and Ninjago review before that. But yeah, it's definitely, if you're a Lego fan, this movie is definitely worth watching.
Yeah, definitely a fun flick about my ancestors. So what do you guys think of Lego Movie? What do you think of the movie itself? Who is your favorite character? Let me know in the comments down below, and please subscribe if you haven't already, and thank you to all you subscribers who have subscribed. And let me know if you want me to do more movie reviews like this. Please let me know, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye. See ya, y'all.